Windows 10S, Windows RT, or Windows 10 Lite? Huh.
No, it's been a while now, I'm mixing up the drink. I just need a girl who gon' really understand. I just need a girl who gon' really understand.
What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon, Lifestyles Are Fine. Let's talk about Windows 10S. I don't know what's people's fascination with putting the word S behind things. Thank you, Apple. So this is a weird one for Microsoft. Although I think they're headed in the absolute right direction, this is a weird one. The implementation of what this thing is. So this is a version of Windows 10 that will be running on, I guess, education specific or education targeted hardware. It's essentially a limited version of Windows 10. What does limited mean? So it runs on the traditional x86 platform, but it is locked down to only running apps from the store. And that sounds a little scary, right? And I've seen a lot of articles, a lot of thoughts about, is this Windows RT all over again? And the short answer is no. Windows RT was a version of Windows 8 that was made specifically to run on ARM architecture, which is your cell phone processor and whatnot. This is a limited version of Windows 10 with the trick to, or I guess you could say it's a trick, depending on who you ask, that will only install apps from the Windows Store. So this is an interesting one. It's got its ups and downs. On the list of pros, I think they mentioned that it will be more secure, and I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that, because installing EXEs is something that's so very legacy, and we don't even understand it. We don't even think about it. It's something that we shouldn't be doing in today's world, because you just can't trust these EXEs and where they're coming from. And when you install only from the store, Microsoft, even Google and Apple, same thing. They vet a lot of the software, all of the software actually that goes on these stores, so it's safe. And then on top of that, the software that you would be downloading from the store runs in a sandbox. So there's very little opportunity that you can download a piece of software from the store that'll make your system blue screen, for instance, if it's just not optimized right. And speaking of optimization, software that should be installed from the store theoretically should play a lot better or play a lot nicer with hardware. The new hardware, it should run faster, smoother. It should be more power efficient. So that also is a good thing. I know they announced iTunes, so iTunes will be there. The big one would be the Adobe Suite. That's one that we're waiting to see. The Photoshop, the Lightroom, and then of course Microsoft also showed a lot of their Intune stuff for the school. So that in itself is dope. And Intune is really just it's just a management suite that you can manage multiple machines and profiles at once. And what I like about that demo of the Windows 10S is that you can see that it's clearly targeted toward classrooms, and I think that's a wonderful thing, because Google has been wiping the floor with everyone in the education world, and it's nuts. People, I swear to you, people who talk about Chromebooks are usually like 19 and younger, and that is what it is, right? Your price speaks, and they can get stuff done. So that is what it is. But there's this interesting loophole, if you would, where if you do need to install a traditional or a legacy EXE application or x86, you can kick it into you can upgrade your license to Windows 10 Pro. Now, I haven't seen much details on how this works. In my mind, how this should work is, you want to install this EXE. It says, hey, do you know what you're doing? You say, yes, I know what I'm doing. You say, you sure? Yes. And it lets you install it, and then it goes back to only allowing you to install things from the store. And you can sort of do the legacy installations on a as needed basis, right? I don't think that's the case here, and I've been looking very hard and I can't find these details. but it looks like once you kick your license up to Windows 10 Pro, that's it, and you can never go back. But that's a little strange right there. And of course, for the first 6 months, Microsoft is offering the upgrade to the Windows 10 Pro for free. So that's something that you would want to watch out for, pay attention to. What I do like here for sure, given the weirdness with how they're handling that back and forth with the licensing, I do like the fact that you would get some supported hardware here, as low as $189 I saw, which is pretty much the price of a lot of the Chromebooks that you see in the market. And also, it's a hell of a lot cheaper than an iPad Pro, which is what some people are saying is Apple's problem right now, is that they just can't compete with the low pricing. But if they can really beef up the offerings of applications, traditional legacy applications in the store, right? We see something as simple as iTunes, but that's a biggie. If they can get Chrome in there, because not everyone wants to use Internet Explorer or Edge as it is today. And then of course, a lot of people use they're very reliant on the plugins and attachments that you can get in the Chrome world. If they can get that in there, they can get the Adobe stuff in there, I think it's got a chance. They really do have a chance to make this Windows 10s thing viable. And then there's always the Windows fanboy in me. If they can get that rocking, maybe there's a chance to save Windows Phone. So you guys hit the comments below. Tell me, have you seen the Windows 10s? Is there anything about it you do like, you don't like? Do you think there's huge potential here? Let me know. My name is Ramon. I'm out of here. Peace. If I had to describe Lifestyles Defined, I would say it is a dream come true to have a platform where we can talk about the things that we love, and we can share with people who also love the things we love the way we love, and just have conversations that matter and go back and forth and grow as a community. It's been a pleasure. It's been a dream, and I just want to thank everyone that's involved for rocking out with us.